Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
On this occasion, I would like to present areas of applied linguistics. For that, let me introduce myself. My name is Bramanda, and without any further ado, let me start the presentation. So this is the agenda of my presentation. First, I will talk about the definitions of applied linguistics, and then I will talk about the scopes of applied linguistics, and then we will have some quiz, and then it will end with my conclusions of applied linguistics. So, what is applied linguistics? Here I have various definitions from several definitions from various universities. The first one is from Oxford University that says applied linguistics is the branch of linguistics concerned with practical applications of language studies, with particular emphasis on the communicative functions of language. And the second one I have from the University of Barcelona. That says applied linguistics is strictly any applications of linguistics, but often in practice of a discipline which applies the findings of linguistics, among others, in education, or especially to teaching English as a foreign or second language. And the third is I have the definitions from an expert in University of Cambridge that defines applied linguistics as the branch of linguistics that uses linguistic theory to address real-world problems. It is part of the broader field of linguistics, which includes theoretical linguistics and educational linguistics. From these definitions, we can know that applied linguistics is a multidisciplinary field that applies linguistic theories and methods to address real-world language-related issues and challenges. It encompasses in various areas of linguistics. And the next, we have the scopes of applied linguistics. There are 7. And then the first scope of applied linguistics is language teaching and learning. Applied linguistics in language teaching and learning refers to the practical applications of linguistic theories to everyday situations, focusing on real-world issues and problem solving. So it involves the study of the usage of linguistic knowledge, theories, and methods to address language-related challenges in teaching and learning. And we have some part of this scope. The first one is second language acquisition theory, and this branch focuses on how learners acquire a second language, including the processes, stages, and factors involved in the acquisitions of in the acquisition process. So this branch studies how non-native speakers learn a second language. And in the next part, we have second language pedagogy. And so this branch deals with the teaching and learning of the second language, including the design of teaching methods and materials, and the development of language teaching theories. So this branch focuses on the methods and strategies for teaching a second language. And then the last one, we have language education. So this branch examines the role of language education in educations, including language teaching, language learning, and language policy in education settings. It encompasses the learning of first, second, and foreign languages, including clinical linguistic and language testing. And the second scope of applied linguistics, we have language and society. So in these scopes, applied linguistics examines the role of the language in social and cultural context, analyzing social and cultural factors influencing language use, investigating the role of language in constructing identities, and examining the implications of the language policies on marginalized communities. So we have part of this scope, which is social linguistics. And this branch studies the relationship between language and society, including the social, cultural, and cultural context of language use. This examines the relationship between language and society, including language varieties, taboos, and euphemism. So we have talked about, some of our friends have talked about social linguistics before, so I don't have to explain it more. The scope is language, work, and law. So language work and law involves the applications of linguistics theories to practical problems in the workplace. So such as workplace communication, language planning, forensic linguistics, and language and identity. So the first part of this scope is forensic linguistics, which is the branch that applies linguistic knowledge to legal context, including the analysis of language in legal documents, testimony, and other legal materials. It applies linguistic analysis to legal cases such as authorship and authenticity. And then the next one we have language planning, and this branch concerns development and implementations of language policies, including language standardizations, language rights, and language education policy. So this branch concerned with the development and implementations of language policies. And the last one, we have communications in the workplace, which is this branch studies language used in professional settings. And then we have the next scopes, which is language information and effects. So in language information and effects, applied linguistics encompasses the study of language in relation to information and its effect, including literary, stylistic, discourse analysis, translation, and interpretation, information design, and the last one is lexicography. So we have some parts of this, some branch of this scopes, which is the first one is lexicography. And this branch involves the study and creation of dictionaries, thesauri, and other reference works that document the meanings and usage of words. The study and creation, so this branch is literally the study and creations of dictionary. And the second one, we have translation and interpretation. So this branch deals with the process of translating text from one language to another, including the development of translation theories and methods. And the next one, we have information design. And this branch is the representations of information in clear and effective manner. And the last one, we have literary stylistics, and this branch examines the use of language in different styles, including literary, formal, and informal styles. So this branch is the analysis of literary language styles. So the next scope is interdisciplinary approaches, which is integrate applied linguistics, integrate knowledge from various disciplines. So the first branch is psycholinguistics, and this branch examines psychological processes involved in language acquisition, language processing, and language use. It examines the psychological aspect of language processing and acquisition. And the second one, we have computational linguistics. So this branch involves the development of computational models and algorithms for processing and generating natural language. So this branch is the study and development of computational models and language that some of our friends have talked before. And then the last one is machine translation, which is study the use of computers to translate text from one language to another. And then the next scope is critical studies, which is a field that brings a critical focus to applied linguistics, examine the power relations and social critics involved in language use, language teaching, and language policy. So the first branch of this goes to critical discourse analysis, or CDA, and this branch examines the use of language in social context, including the analysis of language used in text, conversation, and other forms of communication. And this branch examines the power dynamics and social implication of language use. And the second branch is critical pedagogy. This branch focuses on the role of language communication and social change. And we have the last scopes of applied linguistics, it is from other areas such as neurolinguistics. So this branch applies linguistic knowledge to the study of neural bases of language, including language processing in the brain, and it examines the neural basis of how language is processed and of language processing and acquisition. So next we will have a quiz. So you guys can join the quizzes. This is the code. So you guys can join the quizzes. So have everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Has everyone joined already?
Yes.
I will start with quiz. So this is the leaderboard. Congratulations, you got the first place. Yeah, it's going to place and third place. That's all the quiz about applied linguistics. Next, I have the conclusion. So, applied linguistics is a multidisciplinary field that applies linguistics theories and methods to address real-world language-related issues and challenges. So, applied linguistics encompasses in various areas of focus. So that's all about my presentation. Sorry if I say anything wrong. Thank you.